Thank you very much for being here tonight, but also participating, as I think Paul put very articulately, in what I think is not just a wonderful practice of democracy, but a practice in what I believe is the world's single greatest liberal democracy. Maybe to start with that, around which we probably agree. One, Australia is the greatest nation on earth. Two, within Australia, Queensland is the greatest state. And three, within Queensland, you do not get a better region than the Sunshine Coast. In other words, we are the centre of the universe on the Sunshine Coast. But that doesn't mean that we're immune to the challenges that Australia faces right now. We know over the last 3 years that our standard of living in Australia has dropped more than any other developed nation. We know that our productivity has gone backwards, actually by nearly 6%. We know that due to enormously high inflation that has persisted higher than comparable nations, those who have been paying mortgages have let go of an additional up to $50,000 than they would have otherwise. We know that everything has gone up. Despite 3 years ago, each of you being promised that prices would come down with the Albanese Labor government, everything has actually gone up. Groceries over 30%, gas over 30%, electricity over 30%, insurance over 30%. And so the Australian people, the people of the Sunshine Coast, the people in Nambour, they're hurting. Never before have we had the level of business insolvencies as we do today. It's never been this high. Never before have we had more Australians going to their energy retailer needing help paying the bills because they just can't pay them. Australia is in a really difficult spot right now. And the people of Nambour, I think, have been copping it as much, if not more than most. And I say that just because over the years we've seen an enormous amount of services and infrastructure basically move towards the coastal strip. We haven't seen adequate attention given to Nambour or this side of the Bruce Highway. If you look to the future, we know that over the next 20, 30 years, we have enormous challenges as a region. Between now and 2041, we're going to see population continue to grow on the Sunshine Coast. We will be a region of 500,000 people. 500,000 people. That's 8,000 people coming to our region every single year. But right now, we can't house them. We talk about the enormous increase in rents. Well, the Sunshine Coast increases have gone up by 27%. And this is why our focus as a coalition, my focus as a member, is all around getting a strong economy. Because it's only with a strong economy that we can deliver public services. It's only with a strong economy that we can deliver on infrastructure. It's only with a strong economy that we can ensure that businesses can thrive and people can have employment. And that includes here on the Sunshine Coast and in Nambour. Locally, the number one thing for me has always been delivery. Delivery, delivery, delivery. And notwithstanding criticisms, and thank you very much for more now, the challenge I would put to including those who are here tonight would be, when the coalition was in government, since 2016 to the last election, I welcome them to name one region within Australia that has actually received more federal funding than the Sunshine Coast and therefore the seat of Fairfax. To my research, there is none, because we deliver and get things done. Thank you very much.